Hold on. Hold on, gang. Looking pretty. Yeah, we are. What's good, it's poppin' YouTube family? We back with no reaction video. We got somebody new, you know what I'm saying? We got JP talk too much. My boy Trey put me on to this video. So you know, if you go over to my channel, go to my channels, you know, also to the, to my homies and stuff like that. But this is Mount Hatemore. When I first seen it, was the Mount Rushmore of haters. You know I had to check that out. I had to check that out, bro, because this finna be stupid. I don't know, this finna be stupid, bro, I swear. But we already know what time it is. Go down to the description, and my boy JP gonna be linked down below, along the original video. Make sure you go show us some love. Hit the sub button. Y'all know I live for hating, just like Bikini Bottom. You know, I came from Bikini Bottom. Bikini Bottom is full of nothing but haters. I would thrive in Bikini Bottom. Some of y'all wouldn't. No, we gotta hit the lights though. Yeah, no, we gotta hit the lights. And we're gonna make it full screen for my boy. And I just see reverse flash. I wonder if this is gonna be the Barry, I made you jerk off. That one, like I jerked you off at like supersonic speed. I wonder if this is gonna be that.
Remember when you were making out with your first
Yep.
and you came right as she touched your leg?
It was me, Barry.
I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch.
Crazy. It was me.
No matter where you look, whether it's the real world, movies, cartoons, or anime, there is a common occurrence that you will always find.
Haters.
Ass niggas. In all mediums you look, it's always gonna be somebody hating for no fucking reason. And today we're gonna talk about some of them haters on the Mount Rushmore of haters that I've created.
Not Stinkmeaner.
Since Mount Rushmore only has 4 faces, I could only put 4 people on here. But I can promise you there are way more haters that I could be talking about. I might make a part 2 if this video gets like 10 likes. I'll think about making a part 2. But the first person we're gonna be talking about in this Mount Rushmore of haters is Colonel H. Stinkmeaner. Now, Stinkmeaner was just born to be a hater for no reason. He hated everything. Rainbows,
he blinded himself because he hated how beautiful.
He hates it all. And at a young age, bro, so they told him he was gonna go blind. And he was happy, because he didn't have to see the doctor's ugly mug anymore. And from then on, he just decided to spread hate, since they said he only had like a year left to live. This nigga took the word hatred, right, and decided to make it his personal mantra. He hated everything so much he lived. His ninja way. And even with all this hating, right, on some odd miracle, this nigga lived to be an old man. I don't know how. But before I continue, there's something I must address with Stinkmeaner. Who the fuck gave this nigga a license? This man is blind and is an old man.
Good question. Who?
I don't even think he actually have a license. He's just driving. That's my personal theory. He goes on the road and drives like a fucking maniac, because I mean he can't see where he's going. But somehow he knows exactly where his disabled parking spot is. I want to find the person at the DMV who gave this nigga a license.
Good question.
And kick them in their shin, because how? How do you let a blind man drive?
And why?
Makes no sense to me. But after Stinkmeaner dies, right? He goes to, you guessed it, hell. And this nigga's such a hating ass dude, right? He said hell ain't shit and called the devil a bitch ass. I will never understand how somebody can have this much hatred in their heart. So yeah, Stinkmeaner definitely deserves his spot on the Mount Rushmore of haters. The next person we're gonna talk about is the reverse flash, aka Eobard Thawne. Now Thawne wasn't always a hater. He used to be Barry's biggest fan in the future. He
became his biggest hater,
and he wanted to study the speed force.
Crazy how the table turns.
But they didn't want his ass doing that, because that's dangerous and probably illegal. Now this man hated his younger brother, who unfortunately became a cop as they grew older, right? And while Thawne was, studying the speed force, which he was not supposed to be doing, he got caught by his brother. And what does he do? He goes back in time, kills his brother, right? And celebrates being an only child. Now that we've established the insanity that this man is running, right, we get to Barry. Eobard Thawne basically obsessed over the Flash so much, right? He was like, hey yo, why don't I become the Flash? And that's exactly what he did. After being the Flash for a little while, he was like, you know what? Why don't I want to be the only Flash. So he goes back in time and tries to kill Barry, right? But then he realizes, hey, wait a minute. If I kill Barry, the Speed Force doesn't exist. That means I won't exist. Now, any normal person would have gave up here and was like, you know what, whatever, let me just continue being the Flash in the future. But nah, this nigga was like, since I can't be the only Flash,
nobody can be Flash.
I'm just gonna torture this nigga for the rest of his life. So he goes back in time,
like,
right?
I'm finna be a
and
bully
kills
Flash.
Barry's mom, which drove Barry to actually becoming the Flash. So basically, this nigga inserted himself in Barry's timeline. If Barry kills him, nobody goes back in time to kill his mom. Therefore, the Flash doesn't exist. And if the Flash goes back in time to stop his mom from dying,
that's why I said nobody can be the Flash.
It creates a different timeline where everybody's dead, which is basically Flash. And he didn't even stop there, right? Since this man made it his life mission to just hate on the Flash, right? He goes to this nigga, he goes back in time and just does petty shit to Barry as a kid for no reason.
For no reason.
Just because he can't kill him, he doesn't mean he's not gonna make his life a living hell.
Like,
Barry's walking down the stairs, he pushes that nigga down.
Oh, he pushed him.
He sees Barry happy making a new friend.
Nope.
He kills that friend. This man is insane on a completely different level for no reason.
Why?
Just because he couldn't be the only Flash. So yeah, this nigga's insane. Now the next person we're gonna be talking about goes by one
Patrick
name.
drew that on.
D-I-O. Now Dio was unfortunately born.
We all know about
Dio. He
Dio.
got his hating ass ways from his dad. Since he was young, he's been, doing shady shit for money. Now Dio was a smart kid, so he played chess for money and occasionally got his ass beat, but he hated nothing more than his dad. And when that nigga was finally about to die, he told Dio, hey bro, look, the Joestars owe me a fucking debt, bro. Take this note to them and go rob them for everything they got. And from that alone, you see where Dio got his ways from. And henceforward, the menace known as Dio was born. Dio shows up to the Joestar family mansion.
Damn! Did y'all see how far she jumped off the porch?
And immediately kicks they dog.
To an Olympic arena, bitch. You do great.
OG Burleezy audio.
And the first thing he does is kick the fuck out of their dog and immediately squared up with Jonathan. Like, this nigga is on some other level of hating. But before they got to scrapping, Joseph came out and stopped him from fighting.
Cremated the dog.
Jonathan wanted to help this man, carry his bag, so he goes to grab it. But Dio stops him and grabs his hands. It was like, hey nigga, don't touch my shit, bro. You with your dirty ass hands. And
he got
this man in his chest. Had his ass wincing on the floor. This man is something else, bro. This nigga is a true menace. He showed up at the Joestar family and decided he's gonna hate on these niggas for their entire life. Now, a lot of bullshit happened, but later on, Jonathan gets him a little girlfriend named Eddie and is being very happy. Now, Dio saw this and was like, whoa.
Not on my watch.
Being happy. Finds Eddie now, right? And steals her first kiss. And we get the most famous line in anime.
You thought your first kiss would be JoJo, but it was
Dio.
This nigga is the pinnacle of being a menace. Now from then on, a bunch of other bullshit happens, and now Dio's a vampire. And after being defeated by Jonathan, he made it his life's mission, however long he lives, to get rid of the Joestar family. And generations after generations, this nigga just hated on them. From Joseph to Jotaro and all their family line. He's just gonna be there hating. Now I could go on about all the other stuff that Dio did.
Oh, it's a lot.
The one who edits these videos, I don't want to make them too long, so we're not gonna do that. Now the last person on this Mount Rushmore of haters is somebody near and dear to my heart, because Spider-Man is my favorite hero. And
Jonah Hill
made it his life mission and life's work to hate
on
Jonah
Hill,
it's
but
none other than J. Jonah Jameson or
Jonah Jameson. I don't know why Jonah Hill popped
haters in fiction. JJJ is the first person that came to my mind. This man has spent his entire career
he hates Spider-Man.
Just hating on Spider-Man for no fucking reason.
He really don't got a reason
to spin every good thing Spider-Man has done into him being a menace. For no reason, this man just decided he's going to hate on Spider-Man. I remember playing Spider-Man.
He don't really have a reason.
And Miles Morales. And every time this man comes on, I would sigh and wonder what the hell he's gonna
undercover
scream about.
fan.
This man just never shuts up about Spider-Man being a fucking menace.
Look
Even
at
in
him.
the Danny cast in the game, right? Proved him wrong. He cuts off the line and runs away. It continues to scream about how this nigga's a menace. You can literally show this man proof that Spider-Man did something good and he won't care. It continues to scream to the world how much of a menace Peter is. To be honest, bro, you gotta admire his dedication to his craft. Because I can't imagine how much energy it takes to just sit there and hate on one nigga. And since he has a podcast, bro, he probably gets paid for hating on Spider-Man. So yeah,
can't be mad at
Jameson definitely deserves his place on the Mount Rushmore of hating ass nigga. Anywho, subscribble if you don't want to be a hating ass nigga And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hey. 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 Hey, I mess with this. You know we finna watch if he got some more out. I know if he got some more out, we definitely finna watch this. For sure. I know he got 2. I'm gonna watch the second one. I'm gonna watch the second one tomorrow. So y'all be stewing around Friday. Type beat. We gonna be on that one too. But I enjoyed this. Them hating ass niggas. Them hating ass niggas. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. Especially flashdhe. Them some hating ass niggas. Cause dog, you go down generations of hating. And then you decide to be a hater. Like, yo, no matter what you do, you kill me, I kill you. You lose either way, pussy. Talking about the reverse flash. You like, you lose anyway, pussy. You lose, I win. I lose, I still win. That's some hating ass shit. To be honest. Hey. Oh, I finally got my type beat. Yeah. But, that was good. That was I mess with that. Cause, and he got Jonah Jameson is an undercover fan. That's a hater. Then your biggest haters, the undercover fan be your biggest haters be your undercover fans for real though. No cap. But with that being said, my boy JP channel gonna be linked down below along the original video. Make sure you go show us love, hit the sub button, and I'm catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Nah, let me stop.